Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think... Bale! That's a great exchange.
Well, that was textbook stuff on the 1-2 there. Great link-up play, difficult to deal with.
Well weighted. It's got... He's had a shot! He's delivered all right!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Baguli goes looking. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Hoists it forward. Koulibaly gets into the right position to intercept. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Sane plays it into the box. Tries to get it clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Koulibaly, Bartra, and it's played forward, and it's Sané. Now it's Vardy, and he's there to cut it out. Vardy finds himself offside. Sané. Oh, good ball. Dashing forward at pace. Steered forward. Defenders on the back foot. Ziyech. He gets past his man. Could be a chance here. Bruno Fernandes, who does have an assist to his name. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down, and it's Bale. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And here's Ziyech! It's broken. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Great leap! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Bartra tries to get it forward quickly. Milan in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. It's a fabulous... has a hit! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Ziyech. Now it's Bale. Bale! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. And help's available out wide. Ball's out on the left now. Gets the better of his man. Sané gets up to head it! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And here's Ziyech. And it's Feghouli. And they win it back again. And the whistle goes for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And the game has already resumed here.
Milan need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
And here's Vardy. Now it's Sané. He's left his man. It is a corner. Massive leap! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. With Ziyech. That's great strength on the ball. Now it's Bale. Feghouli. Cut out in the nick of time. Breaks on here. It's got through to him. Now it's Vardy. Gets away from his opponents. Vardy.
Umtiti just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
To meet it, and yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. Handanovic did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
I might sound a little harsh here, but the keeper, I felt, could have done a better job in ensuring that ball didn't go back out into the danger area.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Towering header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Forward it goes. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Bruno Fernandes.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
And here's Feghouli. It's one! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And it's Sakai. Ziyech. Going through. In comes the cross. Bruno Fernandes gets it out to the wing. Smalling gets good distance on it. Bruno Fernandes out to the right. That intervention was very necessary. Umtiti. Willian gets into a dangerous position. Defending was strong and firm. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. It has gone through to him, tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
All he'd be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up. Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Koulibaly. Ferran Torres. And it's Wijnaldum. And here's Vardy. Vardy plays it out to the wing. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts. Because
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Koulibaly does well to read it and intercepts. Ziyech. Oh, it's Antonio. Antonio, real chance! Oh, that's a fine save!
Antonio simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
They've played it short. Bale. Medel. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. No joy for the players, nor indeed for the loyal fans. It has ended in defeat. A thoroughly disappointing outcome. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Milan didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.